Perhaps you've heard this well-intentioned but not so helpful advice to treat a child with separation anxiety. Just force them to go to school, they'll get over it. This tactic can actually make separation anxiety worse. Let's discuss what treatments actually work based on decades of research. The gold standard treatment for separation anxiety disorder in children is cognitive behavioral therapy with gradual exposure to stressful separations. This means slowly, systematically increasing separation duration in a controlled, supportive way, helping kids learn through experience that separation is safe and that parents always return. Here's a sample of what a treatment progression could look like in a child with severe separation anxiety under the guidance of a trained professional. The first step in gradual exposure to separation might be simply discussing the possibility of a child separating from a parent while the parent and therapist are present. The next step might be for the parent to step outside of the therapist's office for 2 minutes while the child stays with the therapist. After that, the parent may go to the clinic waiting room for 10 minutes while the child stays with the therapist. Then, the parent may leave the building for 15 minutes. After that, the child may attend a 30-minute playdate without their parent. And finally, a child may stay at a friend's house for 2 hours, or even more. The goal is to eventually work up to the child becoming comfortable with separating from a caregiver for sleepovers and overnight camps. Each step in the sample process I just shared is repeated until the child's anxiety significantly decreases during the separation period before moving to the next level. This is a gradual, measured, skill-building work, not a just push through it tactic. Along with gradual exposure, parent coaching is absolutely crucial. And it isn't just about not accommodating. Parents need expert guidance because there's a fine line between supportive scaffolding and reinforcing anxiety. Parent coaching involves parents learning to validate their child's feelings without reinforcing avoidance. This may be reflected by the parent to a child when a parent says something along the lines of, "I know you're scared, and you can do this," rather than, "You're scared, so you can stay home." Parent training also involves resisting the urge to provide excessive reassurance to a distressed child. While this can temporarily reduce anxiety in a child, it also teaches a child they can't cope without a parent's constant reassurance. Along these lines, it's crucial that parents learn to manage their own anxiety about their child's distress. No sane parents want to see their child suffer, but if a parent can't tolerate their child's temporary tears, they may inadvertently sabotage treatment by rushing in to rescue them. Parent training emphasizes implementing consistent routines and expectations. When parents waver between forcing separation and allowing avoidance, this sends confusing messages to the child, further worsening their anxiety. As you can see, it takes tremendous skill to successfully guide a child through separation anxiety treatment. Parents often need their own coaching and support to implement exposure effectively without either traumatizing their child or reinforcing the anxiety. For severe cases of separation anxiety in which children are so anxious that they can't meaningfully participate in therapy, medication like SSRIs can be helpful to turn down the volume on anxiety so that therapy can gain traction. The bottom line is this: treatment isn't about forcing your children into situations that terrify them. It's about systematic, gradual exposure with expert parent coaching, building tolerance step by step until separation feels safe. This is evidence-based medicine, not tough love.